How's everybody doing? Thanks for spending some time with me. Really appreciate you guys being here. And today in our series MRE for Newbies, Menu 21. I can't believe how far we've gotten with these videos. We've gone through case A, we've gone through case B, and we're almost done with this case. And I do have a great surprise coming. We're going to continue the MRE for Newbies series, but we're going to continue with a halal edition. I've had the experience of going through some of these halal cases, and I don't think they get enough credit for how the meals are. They're really high quality, unique. The sides are totally different than what we're used to in the regular MREs. So I thought it would be great to give those halal some exposure, show them to everybody, and we'll go through it just like we've gone through these cases, every single menu, one by one, until we're done. So, enough about that. Let's look at menu 21, Tuna Chunks Light Water-Packed Lemon Pepper. This is an AmeriQual MRE. This is a 2022 production. So let's get into this guy. I think this menu gets a bad rap because it's fish, but like I said before, I don't mind fish. I like tuna fish. Man, lately I just can't get these open. This one's just like fighting me. Ugh. Wow. Okay, that's just ridiculous. All right, so we have menu 21. Okay, well, I've heard about this happening, and it has never happened to me so far, and I guess today is going to be a first. This is supposed to be Tuna Chunk Light Water-Packed Lemon Pepper. And instead we have a beef patty jalapeno. This is 140 calories, 2.6 ounces, or 74 grams, 2 grams of carbs, 14 grams of protein. We have baked snack crackers, cheddar flavor, which are going to be Cheez-Its. 1.66 ounces, 47 grams, 240 calories, 5 grams of protein, 27 grams of carbs. That's wild. Look at this. 2 accessory packages, both with matches. The last 2 menus didn't come with matches. So I guess this is like an oddball packing. We have marble pound cake. I love this. 300 calories, 41 grams of carbs, 4 grams of protein, and this is the 2.5 ounce, 71 grams. Reese's Pieces. I love these. I think these are the best snacks out of all the snacks that come right before the nibs. Twizzler nibs. Those are my favorite. This is my second favorite. 1.53 ounces, or 43 grams. 210 calories, 5 grams of protein, 28 grams of carbs. We have a barbecue sauce, 1 ounce, 28 grams, 35 calories, 0 grams of protein. We have plain tortillas, 220 calories, 4 grams of protein, 40 grams of carbs, 2.9 ounces, 65 grams. There's 2 tortillas in here. Then we have a lemon lime flavored no fruit juice drink pouch. It's 130 calories, 33 grams of carbs, 0 grams of protein, and it requires 12 ounces of water. The net weight on this drink pouch is 1.2 ounces, 34 grams. This is your fill line. If you're new to using MREs, whenever you see a line on a drink pouch, that is your fill line. And it's hourglass shaped with a Ziploc top. Okay. Then we have a chocolate peanut butter spread, 1 ounce, 28 grams. Let's see, 9 grams of carbs, 150 calories, and protein. Where's the protein? 5 grams of protein. We have our MRE spoon, and we have our flameless ration heater. Okay, accessory packets. I'm just curious to see if there's any markings on these designating them in A, B, or C. And they look like they're identical. We got toilet paper, we've got a wet nap, we've got a packet of salt, we have matches, and we have cinnamon chewing gum. I'm not going to open that because we don't need anything from there. That's everything. Let's see how we can plate this up and what kind of meal we're going to have. It's kind of funny because I was kind of looking forward to the tuna, you know, in a weird way. It's been a while since I had a tuna MRE Menu 21, and instead we've got something totally different. We've got a beef jalapeno, pepper jack, tortillas, some Cheez-Its, marble pound cake, Reese's Pieces, a beverage drink, barbecue sauce, and chocolate peanut butter spread. So we're going to plate this up and we're going to dive into it. Stand by. Okay, we are back, and if you're wondering what happened to the other meal, I bagged it back up and I got another one. This one is from an AmeriQual. The other one, yeah, the other one was an AmeriQual also. So this is another AmeriQual. It's probably going to be double bagged. So I'm in the mood for tuna. So let's do this proper. Let's see if this fights us again. Nope, this one does feel like it's peeling. Oh, hold on, I spoke too soon. Nope. Wouldn't that be something if we have two of these with the same exact repack? Alright. And it is. What is up with this? This is the second one. I guess all these AmeriQuals don't have tuna in it. This is a beef patty. And look, maple pound cake, Reese's. This is absolutely crazy. You know what? We're going to get a different company. Stand by. Okay, we are back once again. 3 cases later, I finally found an older 2001 Case B AmeriQual. Popped it open, and on top of seeing one of the menus I hate, the fettuccine, the one that tastes like dirt with spinach in it, fettuccine and whatever, I saw that one. I was like, oh my god. Finally found one. All the ones I opened that were 2022 production, all didn't have tuna in it, and they had multiple menus from Case A. So, a little disturbing, but I don't know, if this doesn't have what we're in it, we might be out of luck. So, let's get into this. I'm not even going to try to peel this guy because I'm already exhausted. Prying boxes open, putting bands back on them. This is crazy. So, oh, you got to be kidding me. You know what? We're just going to do the original menu because I can already see again. There's no tuna in this. Look at this. We've got the same exact menu. A beef jalapeno patty. We got Reese's. We've got Cheez-Its. So I guess it just wasn't in the cards to have menu 21 tuna. I guess someone up there just really doesn't like tuna. Stand by. Let me bag this up. We'll get into the original menu. Okay, we're back again. And in all honesty, to try to show the viewers what this menu was actually consisting of, I opened 7 more B cases looking for this menu, and none of them had it. That's going to be the reality when you buy these cases. The packers, the manufacturers, they reserve the right to substitute menus because they're not going to hold up the packing line and getting shipments out just because they don't have one menu. I can't tell you how many menus, when I laid them out looking for this menu, were substituted for menus from case A. This is the case B we're looking for. And what number is it? 21. And I was looking, so many mispacks, so many substitutions. I didn't realize how prevalent it is. But in all honesty, I buy them in lots, 5, 6, 7 A and B cases together. So they all probably came off the same packing line, the same production date, the same shift. So that's why they don't have them. Now, I'm not going to continue opening cases. If I come across that menu, I'll update this video just so the viewers can actually see what's in that menu, what it consists of, how does it taste. But we got to move forward. That's going to be the reality. You're going to open a menu and it's going to be totally packed with something different. And that's what we got. So let's get into this menu and let's see how it tastes. So we're going to first start off by warming up our grilled patty, Jalapeño Pepper Jack flavored. We're going to use a FRH. Hopefully this guy works, because the way this day is going, it doesn't seem like anything wants to work. So we're going to slide that guy in there. I didn't open the accessory packets because other than the salt, there's nothing really in them that we need. So we're going to just roll with this. All right. I'm going to use our heater bag pouch. Slide that guy in there. I'm going to throw our tortillas in there to warm them up. We're going to put I substituted jalapeno cheese spread into this menu because, I don't know, barbecue sauce. We got 2 of them in the last one. I figure we'll turn this into something. Chocolate cheese spread. All right. And we'll also throw the pound cake in there too. Right? All right. Our recess. That's the one thing that I'm looking forward to in this menu. I love these guys. Great snack. I'm exhausted after opening 7 cases, and I tried to save the cases by not popping the bands, walking them off, and then putting them back on. And I'm telling you, that was a workout. All right, we got our lemon lime beverage. And I'm not going to mix it in the bag. I'm going to put it straight in the cup this time. I'm going to fill that puppy all the way to the top. Give that a nice mix. And this one is the higher calorie lemon lime. There's 2 different type of beverage bases, the 90 calorie and the 130 calorie. If you see maltodextrin in the drink mix, it's the higher calorie one. So just take notice to that when you're opening your drink pouches. There's a lower calorie one and a higher calorie one. This obviously is the higher calorie because it's 130, and we actually see maltodextrin as the second ingredient. All right. Baked snack crackers, which are going to be Cheez-Its. A lot of crumbs, but we'll utilize that. Really good. We don't need this cardboard. All right. And now we're just waiting. The maltodextrin in these drinks mix tends to settle on the bottom and clump up. So just keep giving them a mix. They'll eventually incorporate in. I'm going to take a nice swig of that. That's really good. I think lemon lime has to be one of the best flavors. There we go. Let's try to cheese this out. Really good. Nice cheese flavor. I mean, who hasn't had Cheez-Its, right? That's exactly what they taste like, the store-bought ones. Great snack. Reese's Pieces. Who hasn't had them, right? Peanut butter, chocolate, candy shell. All right. We're going to give that about 15 minutes. We'll be right back. All right. It's been about 12 minutes. There's not much in this pouch to warm up, so let's get into it. Let's see if we can try this out without taking out everything. All right, so we got that. We got the tortillas. Everything is smoking hot. Okay. Let's open this guy up. Of course, it's going to give us problems. Wow, these packages are really something else. All right, well, this comes with a lot of juice, so we're going to pour this juice over here, and we're going to save it. And that thing is smoking hot. Lay that patty out like that. Wow, I just got hit with the overwhelming smell of jalapenos and pepper jack. All right. Our cheese spread is nice and warm. Now what we're going to do is we're going to actually put these right on there. That's going to give us some nice texture. And because we have so many broken ones, I took the liberty of separating them just for that. Instead of eating crumbs, we're going to combine them. All right. We don't need our heater anymore because we're done with that. All right, and then we have our chocolate peanut butter spread. We have our barbecue sauce, which I don't think we're going to use. We might. Why not throw it on there, right? All right. And I'm going to do something a little crazy here. I'm going to soak this right into that pork patty. Why not, right? I was going to break it up, but I don't think that's necessary. All right, I think we've got that chocolate peanut butter spread really mixed well. And we're just going to pour that right on here. Oh, look at that, how that comes out. We got a little savory, a little sweet. All right. Why not? This meal is a train wreck already, so what do we got to lose, right? Little barbecue sauce, why not, right? I mean, we're mixing everything else in it already. What's one more item? All right. There we go. There is our improvised Menu 21 Tuna Chunk Light water-packed lemon pepper. Ta-da! Yeah, right. All right, so let's see what we have here. This is going to be a mess, I can already tell you. That actually doesn't taste half bad. The Cheez-Its crumbs give it a nice texture. We got some good heat from the jalapeno beef patty. The jalapeno cheese adds a little more heat to it and a little more creaminess with the cheese. The barbecue sauce has a nice vinegary undertone. Yeah, well, you know, if you're hungry and you're in the field, you got to maximize all your components to keep your caloric intake up. So this is what we do. And this is actually setting up nicely too. This is going to be super thirst provoking, but it's not like we don't have a drink. All right, and it's actually pretty tangy with that barbecue sauce and the jalapeno cheese and the beef patty with all the spices in it. That actually goes pretty nice, and the Cheez-Its really give it a nice texture with the crunch. It actually got a little heat to it. All right, now the second one. That actually went down pretty easy. I was really surprised. And I didn't make a mess. Now that I said that, this one's probably going to be a horror show. Look at that. That actually doesn't look that bad. I probably shouldn't have soaked that beef patty juice, but we're already done. We're committed. So we're going to roll with it. All right, here we go. Last bite. I got to admit, this is pretty decent. All right, let's see what we got going on with this contraption here. All right, this soaked up a lot of the liquid. So let's see what we got going on over here. Might be a little too messy to actually pick it up, so we're just going to spoon it. Maple muffin top, mopped up in the beef patty jalapeno pepper jack with the peanut butter and chocolate icing. And you know what? That is not bad. The maple flavor of the muffin top is actually really, really overpowering any of this flavor. And this really didn't get to soak much in. And then you get hit with the peanut butter and chocolate flavor, which just kind of glues your mouth shut. But I'm telling you, it's not bad. I'm not getting any weird taste from this liquid. Probably should have left that out, but I had nowhere to pour it, so we rolled with it. The peanut butter and chocolate is really overwhelming. It's really muting out any of the delicate flavors from the muffin top, so it's doable. It'll help get your calories up and definitely fill you up. So I'm already stuffed, and this is really just driving me to the wall. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything else to see here. I'm going to finish this off camera. I'm actually getting really full. I do apologize to the viewers if you were really expecting to see Tuna Chunk Light menu number 21, water packed lemon pepper. These things happen. I don't know what to tell you. I really tried to find that menu. Like I said, I popped 7 cases, and I was really surprised on how many of them had substitutions, and on top of that, no tuna. So if I come across this menu, I will update this video. That's the reality. If we're going to buy cases of MREs, expect substitutions, expect menus that aren't going to be there. And menus won't be there, and when you open them, they could be something else. So that's just the reality of it. This was the review of menu 21, which it wasn't. Like I said, if I come across this menu, I'll update this video just so the viewers can actually see this menu. Stay tuned for menu number 22, beef goulash. Yep, this is the good one. This is a super hearty, filling menu. If I'm not mistaken, I think the beef goulash, or no, I'm sorry, I'm mistalking here. The beef strips in a savory tomato sauce is one of the highest caloric and highest protein counts in both cases. This might be the second highest caloric wise and protein wise. So this is going to be a good menu. I always like this menu when I get it. Stay tuned for this one. If you're still here, like, subscribe, share, and thank you again to the viewers. Also, I have a membership. I was misspoken before. I said it was $1.50. It isn't. It's $2 and I think $3.99. The $3.99 gets you 24-hour access. I don't make a lot of money on these memberships. There's not many people signed up, but if you like this content, if you want to support the channel, help it grow, that would be a way. Thank you very much again, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.